So David Zaslav just teased a Superman game that can completely change the way and the dynamics that the previous game was done. But before we get into that, if you do enjoy this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel to get more updates in the future about topics like this. Now, the CEO had an earnings call about a week ago, and in that earnings call, it covered a bunch of interesting topics. And it all started when he was asked about the video game business and how that side of business was doing after coming off a major success with the Hogwarts Legacy video game, which according to sales has done over $1 billion in sales with such a crazy, amazing success. Now, during that call, he said, "We have a very good gaming business with 11 different studios and a real talented capability," which is good because I honestly thought that the Warner Brothers Discovery were going to shut down, if not sell most of their studios. I thought they were going to sell a lot of them. That was rumored to a couple people on like Game Rants and stuff like that. But I'm glad that they didn't because the Hogwarts Legacy game was just a super crazy success. Now, what I do believe that these guys will do, they will double down on all of their studios to continue to make successful projects going forward. Now, something else that he said was that the real differentiator, for us in the company is that we own our IP, that the IP belongs to us and we're developing it. And in some cases, we may choose to develop it with a third-party gaming company. Now, if you're still here with me, you're probably wondering, what does that have to do with a Superman game? How does that tie into a Superman game? And well, he actually said something that actually tied into the Superman game and the Superman movie. When we launch a product on Max or HBO, when we have a game, that game belongs to us. And now we're in this in-betweener. It may be the next couple of years that we launch a Superman movie and the people spend more time and there's more economics of people just hanging out in the Superman world and universe. Now, what he's trying to say is like, he gave like a runaround, back and forth kind of, I'm not going to give you guys a complete spoiler, but it was a spoiler. So this is, to break this down, this is what he said in like non-corporate terminology, right? So what he's saying is that they have the leverage over the IP. They want to keep the leverage over the IP. And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if they was to go based off a third-party company, whether that's like Microsoft or like Sony, then they can do that and they will still own the IP rights to the characters. They will still have a say-so. They would just go through these third-party developer companies. So if they was to make, let's just say hypothetically speaking, if they was to make a Superman and Lois movie, right? We already know that they have the TV series out. But let's just say for the sake of argument, they made a movie, a 2-3 hour Superman and Lois movie, same exact characters from the TV show, the same exact characters from the TV show would transition into the movie. So what he's saying is that during that time frame of the movie releasing, that they would have a game come out that's not saying that it is Superman and Lois, but the actors from the game would come from the movie, right? So the actors that voiced Superman, the actor that voiced Lois in the TV series, and his sons, they would transition over into the game, and he would own IP rights to all of those things, and he would just do that based off a third-party company. So let's just say if you guys played any of the old Spider-Man games, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, those are perfect examples right now. I'm just going to bring that into play. So if you played Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, you saw the Spider-Man movies 1, 2, and 3. Well, you guys know Tobey Maguire voiced Spider-Man in those games as he played Spider-Man in the movies, right? So that's what essentially David is trying to do here. He wants to have a movie come out, and then he wants to have a game come out a year or two after the movie, just so to keep people in that in that Superman realm, to keep people coming back. Like he said, he wants to keep people in that universe, so he gets people spending more money and staying in that universe. Now, what's crazy about this is that the Superman movie comes out in 2025. That's already been confirmed, with James Gunn being a director and a writer for the movie. But what's kind of tricky is that we all know the development for games take a hell of a lot longer to develop than a movie. So that will put the open world Superman game past 2025. But I'm just excited to see that we did get a somewhat tease of the Superman game. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think that an open world Superman game would be a big hit? Why or why not? And do you guys think that the game should, what do you guys think the game should include? Should they bring in like Metallo? Should they bring in Bizarro Superman? Should it be based off Superman Brainiac? Should they add in Joel? Should they add in Zod? Should they bring in his cousin Kara? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys are wanting to play an open world Superman game, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. As we reach the conclusion of this video, I will be catching you guys on the next video update. Holla.